Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first episode of the Stay Grounded podcast. I'm so pumped for this. My name is Raj Jana. I'm your host and also the Chief Brewing Officer at JavaPresse Coffee Company, where we create meaningful products to transform your favorite coffee ritual into an extraordinary daily experience. We've always believed in a cup of coffee to stand for something much bigger than just what you use to get your day started. A cup of coffee can mean a conversation with a friend. It can mean a start to your day before the madness begins, a moment to yourself in the chaos of everything. And I think that something as simple as a cup of coffee allows you to take back what's yours when you really wouldn't have the chance to do so anyways. My personal story with the company and how we got started and how that led to this amazing podcast coming into fruition. When I was working a full-time job and building my company on the side, I had an amazing mentor of mine, spent about 37 years at the same company. With about 3 months left until retirement, he had a heart attack and died. And leading up to that day, he would always talk about all the things he wanted to do. He wanted to do wood turning. He wanted to accomplish all these things and have fun in retirement, but he never got that chance. That experience really made me realize that everybody is in the same boat. We're all doing this. We're all chasing something in the future while forgetting to enjoy the journey and be present and make the most of the little moments that we have every single day. And so this realization led to JavaPresse turning into what it is now, where we have a mission to really help people experience contagious happiness by just taking care of themselves more on a daily basis. I don't believe that happiness is something that's far out. I think happiness is a collection of small things. And if we as a company and me as an individual can help you, our audience, and the world use something as simple as a small cup of coffee to mean something more, to be happier, to be more grateful, to be more encompassing and loving of life, then that attitude bleeds into every part of life. And that's what our mission is. We want you to use your cup of coffee and use the little things that make you happy and the routines and rituals every single day to create something bigger for yourself. And that's essentially what the Stay Grounded podcast is about. Every week, we will be releasing one episode that covers whether it's an interview with somebody amazing, and we've got some amazing interviews lined up, which I'll dive into in a second, or it'll be me covering some lessons that I've learned through my own spiritual journey of growing a fast-paced company and the things I had to do to balance work and life, family, love, fun, friends, food, health, and how I sort of balance everything along with the lessons I'm learning from these amazing people that we'll be interviewing to create a life that I love. And so that is the Stay Grounded podcast. We interview people from all walks of life to discuss happiness, fulfillment, love, gratitude, routines, rituals. And it doesn't matter if they're high-performing CEOs of big companies or, somebody homeless on the street. Everybody has something to offer to this conversation because happiness is something that is so unique to yourself. And so that is the mission behind the podcast. We're going to talk to just about everybody on the planet from every walk of life to dissect and learn their stories, learn their rituals, and learn how they work to create happiness, a daily reality for themselves. So the next couple of episodes, we've got an amazing episode coming up. I'm not going to release who the names are, but you'll probably already see that because we uploaded them. But each week, like I said, every other week we'll have an interview. So that'll last about 45 minutes, and they're super jam-packed with actionable and resourceful and just amazing insights from people who have done it all, from people who have written books on the concept of fear, love, and happiness to people who, spend weeks and weeks with Tony Robbins and other amazing mentors learning how to be more fulfilled, happy, and set better goals. We're going to cover the entire spectrum. Over a cup of coffee, of course. On the other weeks, I will be personally reflecting on these episodes. Those will last around 10 to 15 minutes. And I will be sharing how I'm taking the lessons I'm learning from a lot of these people and applying them in my own life so that you're not left behind. We're here for you. This podcast was inspired by you and by the mission of just wanting to make everybody happier through the little things that bring us joy instead of the big things. And so a huge thank you for already being a part of the journey and inspiring us to start this podcast. We cannot wait to share what's coming and to help dissect the idea of happiness into something that is easily attainable and accessible in your day-to-day life. So until next time, again, stay grounded. We'll talk again very soon. Cheers. Thanks for joining us today on this episode of the Stay Grounded podcast brought to you by JavaPresse Coffee Company. My name is Raj, and I hope you found this interview helpful as you create your own ways to make daily happiness a priority. If you're interested in learning more about how your morning coffee can turn into a consistent source of joy in your life, visit www.javapresse.com to learn how our products can help you do that, and use the coupon code PODCAST for 10% off your purchase. Again, thanks so much for joining us. Stay grounded.